Alright YouTube, this is Ben here from Team Sweetness, and we have Cian McDonnell here with his Sky Striker deck profile. So there was a regional on last weekend, and where did you come, Cian?
I came sixth, I believe.
Sixth? Do you want to just tell us?
No, it was fifth actually.
Do you want to just tell them quick about the regional? Was there anything in particular, hard matchups, or just, you know?
Well, game one, I lost the dice roll against Danger Thunder Dragon, and then in game two, I saw none of my power cards. So
You mean round two, right?
No, in game two, I saw none of my power cards.
Oh, okay. This is a random game.
So
Alright,
I got 2-0'd.
oh, okay.
And it was my the first round as well, so it wasn't very fun. But then I won the rest of them until the last round when someone was determined to get a draw against me, even though I don't think he topped in the end.
Ah, okay. Alright, fair enough. That's his loss. Alright, so let's get into the profile there.
So this is a deck profile on the channel, so I am playing Striker, of course. 3-ray, hand trap lineup. Ash has always stayed the same. I decided to go in impermanence for this tournament because I thought it might be. I was playing Veiler instead of it, but I thought impermanence might be better because impermanence tends to work nicer against the new Pendulum deck, which I thought there'd be loads of, which there kind of was, because if you top deck Veiler against that kind of deck, this is a dead card, but if you top deck impermanence, it isn't. And also impermanence can't get called by the card.
Yeah, that's true. Alright.
And then striker spells, 3Ds, 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 and then the one-offs. Playing this now because Kagari's at 1.
Just with the Eagle Booster, would you not have played 2, or did you side a second?
I was originally playing 2, but this took its place because I figured, at least for now, not many people are going to want to play Striker because Kagari's at 1. So it kind of gets rid of all the bandwagon Striker players.
Oh, okay.
So less Striker players. And I don't think there's any other Striker players at the event, so it was a correct call. And yeah, this is actually quite useful because before, when you used to draw it, it used to be kind of just a dead card, but now that Kagari's at 1, you'll just go through your Kagari and then you can just send it away or set it, and they'll think it's like a Widow Anchor and they'll pop it and be like, oh nice, I got Kagari back. So it's the card is definitely gotten a lot better than it used to be. Unfortunately, I never got to attack over multiple guys with it, but I had an opportunity where I came close to them. Play this card because the Floodgate is pretty good. The idea for using this card in the deck is that you can either use it going first or second. If you're going second, you just need Terraforming or just this card in your hand, and then you get this card and then you just bait out their negates or whatever, activate it, and it shuts them down from negating any of your things with their monster effects. So you just normal summon Ray, make Hayate, and keep poking until they die. And also for going first, you can easily end your board with 0 monsters by sending it away. Or sending your, I don't know, Kagari or something away with multi-roll with a field spell. So you can just basically pretend you're playing the burn deck, the Mystic Blind burn deck, and just not let your opponent play anything.
Alright, seems pretty good.
Yeah. In last week I came second with this deck, but I started this instead of maining it. But after seeing a few deck profiles, I decided to go with it in the main. Because just probably just a better card than there can be only one. And then I'm not playing Ogres, as you probably saw by the hand drop lineup. I'm playing this instead. I figured because now that Salmagrade, they only have 1 debug, Ogre's going to be terrible against that. There's probably going to be less strikers, so Ogre's use will go down significantly. And then Summon Stork isn't a thing anymore, so Ogre, another reason not to play Ogre. And so I decided I'll just have MST because it's good against Salmagrade, and also it's basically an ogre in the mirror, and against like maybe something like Orcus or something, it's a lot nicer to have. And also against like Endeaving, which I figured there'd be a lot of, it'd be a lot more useful. And for a Danger Thundragon as well. I chose to have this as a Twister because Twister kind of loses to like the Orcus.
Yeah, so you go -1. Yeah.
Some people still decide to play it, but I don't know about that. I played the Foolish Engine. Some people have, it's kind of a split, as there always has been, but it's more kind of like prevalent now, between people who want to play Triple Desires or the Foolish Goods package. I like the Foolish Goods package better. I feel it synergizes better with the deck. And like, I just don't think Desires is good in the deck. Also, I love just setting this and passing, and then my opponent thinks that it's like a Widow Anchor, and they like pop it with like something, and then I'm like, oh, I sound. Like the amount of times, I don't think I did it at the regionals, but like just the locals and stuff, I'd have like a multi-roll, I'd set this and go end phase multi-roll effect, and it'd like twin me, and I'd be like, alright. And then one off, and then terraforming. Terraforming is actually a lot better now, funny enough, because of Mystic Mind. Like, there can be situations where if my opponent has Ash and I'm activating this against their board with like no negates or anything, they sometimes may have to negate this with Ash to stop me from searching Mystic Mind, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's a lot better now. And then quick play terraforming. So like, this is basically just you activate mine with it, or if you run out of mine targets, just search like a field spell, or if your opponent is if you brick and you get this, and for some reason like you can't activate Metaverse or something, and your opponent's about like to blow up your field or some weird situation like that, you can like chain this, activate your area 0 get destroyed, and you get Ray. And you're like, I'm now able to play.
Oh, that's pretty good. Didn't think of it like that.
But it can be a bit difficult to decide how to use mine in this deck, because there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can leave it so that you have no monsters, you can leave it so you have one Piate, or you could like have like Widow Anchor, things taken by Widow Anchor, stuff like that. You have to figure out how am I going to decay while still being able to attack. So yeah. Also, you can turn off mine whenever you want in the deck, which is kind of interesting, because like you have multi-roll, you have another field spell you can activate, and just things like that. Mandatory tokens.
Those are a lot of tokens.
And then extra deck.
Normal Foxy. Excavate. Excavate. Wait, you get a counter to play a card? Yes. He gets on a spell.
So what's different is that I'm now playing Unicorn. Didn't use it once. I don't think since the last like 6 months or 5 months, I don't think I've ever used this card at all. I always just prefer going for this because it can just send itself, and then you can get a Sky Striker Link Monster in its place, so you have like your setup and you get the removal. I didn't use this at the tournament either.
Was there not enough Salamangreat for the card to be good, or it just never came up?
Kind of a mix between both, because I only played against one Salad, which was in the last round. And like the thing about this card is that you have to time it really, really well against Salad, or else they're just gonna like bounce it with Stalio or something like that, and like, or just find a way of getting rid of it, and then you just be like, shit, I've less resources, I'm about to lose. I might replace this with something else. I've seen a few people use, I think it's called Avram, the Crusadia Mechanoid Link Monster. I could put that in this place. Or another thing I was thinking was that I could have the Orcus Exceeds, that when I...
We don't anchor their guy, you can put it on
Shark
top.
Cannon, the Orcus guy, I can overlay the Orcus onto the one I took, then either use the effect to like send away one of their cards acting like a Ningirsu, or I could like, I guess if for some reason they banish this, I could put this back and attach it, and then it goes back in my graveyard, so I can put it back with Hercules base. And also,
If you go first,
He'll have material because I use as like C material the guy that took or the thing I shotgunned. So that way, if they try to destroy my multi-roll lever, I can just attach material from him and be like, that's pretty good. Even though Kagari's at 1, hit it is still really good. And then the only difference between the striker links is that 2 of these are gone, and then I'm playing a third Hayate, mainly to like work with the mine lock, where you just have like one of these and a Mystic Mine in the field, and I have like 2 monsters or more, and I just keep attacking directly. Also, like, I wanted to have more striker links, so I just added another one of these. And I'm still playing 2 of these. I think 2 is correct. I see lots of people playing 1. I just think it's better playing 2. Then for this, 3 Panker Tops. A while ago I said I didn't like this card, but it's actually a lot better now, especially against like Salamangreat or True Draco. I remember the locals just before the event, it was like 2 days before the event, I opened a really nutty hand where I was able to double Twin Twister him and then attack over his only True Draco monster didn't activate with Panker Tops and then pop the other one. And then just activate engage and receive the win.
Okay, alright, that's fair.
And then against Salamangreat, it's really good because like it makes them banish their bailing, so you attack over the link monster, and then afterwards you like pop something, either their counter chop or whatever, and then it's like pretty good. And then also against like Danger, Thunder Dragon, it's pretty decent. You can just get rid of. It's an instant out to Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend Abyss, or what's the card called? Titanic Galaxy. And then Lancia, something I would have liked to actually see at the regionals. It's a really good card, but didn't draw it once when I sided it, so can't really say much. Also, it's really important you play it now because Orcus is a thing, and I just instantly lose to this card. Twin Twisters, put in for Backrow heavy decks, like Draco. Yeah. 3 called by. Originally, I was thinking whether I should like go with. I was thinking about the slots I had spare, like whether I should play the Metaverse combo, whether I should play like MST, or whether I should play Called by in the main. But I ended up just starting this because I figured usually you're able to play through hand traps, and also like you have Mystic Mine for Salamangreat anyways, and I usually just like prefer to side it because things like Twin Twisters and Panker Toss will be coming in game 2 and 3. So like oftentimes people will discard a monster of a Twin Twisters, like a Salamangreat monster, and they'll target this at set and you chain it and just banish the thing they discarded, and they're like, oh, I didn't see that one coming. And then against Panker Tops, when they tribute Panker Tops off, you just banish it and negate it, which is really good. It's also good against Orcus as well. This card. I mained it on the other week where it came second, and it performed really well in that regionals. This regionals I didn't actually get to resolve. I drew it once against the Danger Thunder Dragon guy when he already had an established board, so like I didn't even flip it up because he just attacked for game, and I was like, it doesn't really do anything. But like, it's still a really good card, and I think that's like, it's very slightly better than some of them. Like both the cards, like they work in slightly different ways, but I feel like this card can actually like break boards if they've no negates. Like for example, if against like Orcus, for example, if they don't set up their counter trap, you can just like set this pass, and if they don't like get rid of it in end phase. You can just flip it up and get rid of loads of the guys. They can't summon more of their guys. But yeah.
All right, Cian, thanks for the deck profile. Do you have any shout-outs or any other comments you want to make?
Shout out to Card Market. Shout out to Team Sweetness. That's about it.
All right, thanks for the deck profile. This is Ben signing out.